July. I born at the village of our country, China, on November 14, 1924. It's a pretty rich place a new time because many people they went out and work and save money and well to their family. My grandfather had go out to work for a while. For a while. So our family is pretty rich. We have a maid service to do the housework. My grandmother had a small feet. She can't do anything. Even stand for a long time he can. So we need some men to do on the field for us. My grandfather, he don't like her daughter. And their daughter just born, he said to my grandmother, because you got a daughter, I will move to another room and then put everything in my room, and then you can't give anything to your daughter. But their daughter died she just be a baby. And then my grandmother got 2 sons in 1 year. It means my uncle born on the January and my father born on the December of the same year. On the same year, my grandfather, he don't like his own daughter, but he loved his granddaughter. In our village, men like to go out to eat lunch, but not women or girls. But my grandfather likes to go with me. A man made my head fell down on the road one day. I got mad and said, "You are a dead man." My grandfather didn't say anything to me, but while we got home, he was so mad and said to my grandmother, "That's all your fault. Maybe you said the same thing to a house every day, so Chong learned by you." In our own old village of China, men are not eat lunch and dinner with women and children at home. Men eat first and eat the good food. And I like to go my grandfather's table and get some food. And my grandfather didn't stop me. My father named Chiu for Friend Chiu also. He born at the village of China on December 14, 1897. He didn't finish in high school and go to America. He was the laundry helper on the beginning, and then he and his brother own a laundry, and then he and his brother own a grocery until he died. He worked hard and saved money, and then he owned a grocery by himself while his brother was dying. All of Chinese people come to America just for work and make money, and then go back to our country why they are retired. My father planned to do the same thing. So while he went back to China in 1945, he bought 6 apartments, and then all apartment is for business. He bought a place and built apartment for us to live. It's the 2-flat building. Has a garden and garage. We planted so many fruit trees there. My father planned to give to his 2 wives to live there while he will retire and go back from America. But his dream did not come true because our China turned red on 1949. He won't go back to our country. And his wife's dead already. So he changed his mind. He stayed in America until died. And he made a will on 1957. He wants to give all of his property to his three daughters, and he wants me to keep the will. My father is a very kind man. He worked hard. He owned the grocery for a long time. A salesman still worked for the grocery while we came to America in 1968. The salesman told me that my mother is a very nice lady. My mother died on May 1955, and we came to America in 1968. That means he worked for our grocery longer than 13 years. One day, a lady brought a chicken to our grocery and said, this chicken is no good, it's stink. And my father said, okay, and then give him another one. I looked at my father. Why my father don't say anything for the lady? And my father said to me, I never have a stink chicken. Maybe she forgot put the chicken into the refrigerator when she got home. But customer never wrong. She never wrong. So gave her a good chicken, and then no trouble at all. My father worked hard in his whole life since he came to America until he died in 1971. She said, catch cold and cough. And he went to Memphis, Tennessee to see doctor because it's so far from home. So he see the doctor that close to our grocery, and then easy come back and work. One day he just planned to see doctor again, and he fell down in the grocery, and then he go to the hospital. Why we got this bad news? We leave home at Chicago and went to the hospital immediately. My father's whole body and something wrong with his eyes. While David stand close to his feet, and he said, David, I can see you. You walk up to the front of me, and then I can see you. His brain was very good. He know everything. He stayed in the hospital only for a couple days and died. I mean, he was not suffer from sick so much. The doctor said there's something wrong with his stomach, may be helped by surgery. If not, that's all. It means hopeless. So we agreed to do that. But my father didn't wake up from surgery. In 1968, we just came to America. We live at Chong, Arkansas with our grandfather. I know my father was working so hard. Even on Sunday, the grocery is closed. He still stay there, do this, do that. I said to him, why you don't stay home and take a rest? Or go somewhere to enjoy your life? I hope you sell the store and retire. And my father said, the store closed on Sunday, so I got time to check everything. You want me sell out the store and stay at home and watch TV every day? No, I don't like it. My father said to me, he should not feel bad or cry why my mother was died, because everything has the time to go. And my mother was 87 years old, but she was died by a road. She has enough money to spend. He got a maid to take care of her. She got everything, but she's scared of communists and hung with the road. She's sitting on her bed and died. Communists didn't do anything to hurt me, but my mother died for scare of communists. How can I like them? While my father said that, he cried. My father loved me very much because my mother go to America while I just 7 years old. He can't do anything for me while I were a kid. And he started to mail me money while I was grow up and go to high school, and gave me more money while I study in the college, because I don't like to waste money. I'm pretty cheap. I have a lot of money in the bank, so I have enough money while I got married. Before my second child was born, my father wrote to me, do you believe and want your husband go to the small country of South America? Stay there first, and then I will find a way to make him come to America later. I don't believe him, of course, because I have the wrong second child, William, was born. My father wants me to bring William to Hong Kong, and then he will make William go to America. But it's too hard to do that. We can live away from Canton to Hong Kong on 1959 because my first child Nancy, she got polio. I bring her to Hong Kong for see doctor. My father wants our family to America on 1964. He did everything for that already, but my kid's father got whole lie. He won't go because he knows that we got to work hard if we go to America. And he was a boss at Hong Kong. He do everything he wants. If is something wrong at Hong Kong on 1967, somebody came from Red China and make trouble at Hong Kong. So many people leave from Hong Kong and go out to somewhere. My kid's father got whole lie. He's scared about that and want to go to America. So we came to America on February 1968. Thanks God and thanks to my father. My father loved me and my family so very much. While my first child Nancy got polio, he was so angry and wrote to me, "Why you don't stay home and take care of your kid, and you let the maid to do that? I gave you enough money for your family. Why you still go out for work?" My father don't know that I have to work because I can't stay home in Red China. While my father knew that Nancy liked to have a baby doll, he mailed to Nancy immediately. While my mother was dying on 1955, my father go to Hong Kong and see me. He won't see me so sad and cry for that. He had lost 20 pounds for that, so he want my cousin told me that bad news first, and he see me later, but he still so sad and cry while he saw me. He told me, "Don't be upset for that. He will love me the same. It make no difference from my mother living or dead." My father burned up all of my mother's dress, shoes, and everything because he was so sad while he saw all of this. And while my father saw me, he said that he was so sorry for that. He should give all of that to me and not burn up, because my shape just like my mother, like son, like daughter. My father came to America on 1916. He got married with my mother on 1923. And I born on 1924. I suppose born in America, while my mother was pregnant. She went to America. She lived in the wood house and waiting for check-up about her health. She had no share, and she got some from another lady, and worked for immigrant. That people said that my mother has some insect in the share, so didn't let my mother come to America. My mother got to went back to China and see doctor, but nothing wrong with that lady, so she can get into America. And some of our friends said that my father should give them money, and then my mother can come into America too. My black mother has two younger brothers and one younger sister. Her mother died before I was born. Her father has a long life. They own some business. Because my mother lived at America with my father, and my father's first wife want to keep in touch with them, so I don't know about them so much. We have 3 houses in our village, and we moved to Hong Kong and to Canton in 1934, while my parents come home from America. My parents bought an apartment at Canton. My grandmother don't like it. She just want to buy more fields at our village, so she won't move to Canton with us. I study at preaching grammar school. It's for girls only. That is a private Christian school. It's the best school. On the 3rd grade, 1937, Japanese make a war for China. They killed so many Chinese in our country. We can't live at Canton. We got to move back to our village. I study on the 5th and 6th grade at our village, and there has no high school, and my father can mail us money from America because the army of Japan was there, so we went to Macau. We live and go to school there because preaching middle school was moved there, and we get money from my father there too. Preaching middle school was in a very big private gun. It's for boys and girls. It's not for girls before the war. We lived there for 3 years, and then Hong Kong was lost by Japan. Macau was so close to Hong Kong. People worried the army of Japan will come to Macau one day. So we got to hurry to buy rice and beans. People got to stand on the long line for a few hours for buy rice. And somebody, they fight each other at the line. Because everyone hope they are the first one to buy rice. So we won't live in Macau anymore. We went back to our village again. But there is not a good place anymore because the army of Japan are there. Girls got to hide in some poor village on every evening until every morning until evening. It's a very hard time for us. So we went to north of Kongtong with the young people together and try go back to Peking Middle School again. But we are late. The school was started already. And my half sister fall in love on that time. She spent all the money that our father mailed for us. We just lived there for a couple years until the army of Japan came to bother us again. We got to go away from that little village on early morning and go back on the evening. We hide in a little hill one day. I meet two of the Japanese. One of our friends, she's scared and shaking and said to the Japanese, Sir, and Lita, he wants me to do the same thing with her, but I'm not. That means I'm so strong. Maybe I scared too much and I don't know how to do. Just a while, the Japanese, they saw two men on the other hill. They ran to there and catch them. So we have the chance to live away from the hill and went back home. And then we got to live away from the old place and went to another village. To south of Kongtong. We are going home. They're really our home. We walk every day. We walk on the highway for easier to reach to another village. And we got to walk on the small road while we know that Japanese were coming on the other side. We saw some blood on the road sometimes. That means somebody just got hurt there. We are so scared. But we have to walk on there. We got no choice. Hi, I tell you something funny thing. Before we got into the village, I asked somebody what's their name, their last name. If they said Lee, and then our last name is Lee. If their last name is Chan, and then our last name is Chan, and then they like us so very much. They let us stay overnight in their village and gave ourselves some food for us. They are all young people in our group. We are not worried so much. We eat a whole chicken in one day. We like to cook some special soup at night. Why we have no money, our friend borrow to us. All of us help and take care each other. Why we win the war, we beat again at Canton, and then we gave back the money to our friend because there has no high school in our village, so we just stay home while we got home. And because the army of Japan still in there, so we got to hide in some pool and small village from morning to evening. We can have the good time until we win the war on 1945, and then we went back to Canton. Because I didn't go to school for a couple years and pushing me to school for boys only. So I go to a new high school. I don't like our schoolmate so much because somebody was so lazy. It's a big difference from pushing me to school. So I stayed there only 1.5 years. And then I changed school to Chong. This is a private Christian school too, and no boys, for girls only. I studied at Chong Middle School only 1 year. The communists was coming. Our country was turned red. I worry about that. I went to Hong Kong and studied at the college for 1 year and then went back to Canton. My father wants me to stay in Hong Kong, but I won't because all of my schoolmates, they go back to Canton. We think that the new Red China will bring us the new hope. So I wrote many letters to my father and begged him to let me. He let me, of course. I go back to Canton on 1950. And then I studied at University of Chong. That's a pretty famous school in the south of China. I graduated on the summer of 1953. I got married on February 1954. We have no wedding party. We send cards to all of our friends and let them know that we are married. And then we take 1-day trip to Buddha Hill. It's a famous place. People like to go there always. It's close to Canton. We have a small party for our wedding. I mean, eat dinner in the restaurant. because the Red China don't let people to have a big party, and many people do the same thing with us. My father's first wife gave me nothing for my wedding. My father wants me to live at our apartment after marriage, but she don't let me. She said that because the building had ran out, so I got to rent an apartment to live. My father felt sorry for that, and he didn't give me money or anything for my wedding because Red because Red China don't keep in touch with America. My father can't do anything for my wedding. But everything was okay for me because my father gave me so much money for school before. I saved a lot of money in the bank, so I have enough money to buy the best furniture, new dress, rent a house, and a small party. My kid's father, Guapo Lai, and I love each other on college. And one of his good friends told me, and all of our schoolmates know that Guapo got married at their marriage already. That's a very bad news for me. I don't want to keep in touch with him anymore. He got ill for that. I won't miss him, but I still support of him. All the schoolmates, they know what happened between us, and then one of our schoolmates liked me and make a day with me sometimes, and then we fall in love. He wants to marry me before we graduate in college on 1953 because my father lived in America. The government will let me work at Canton. If we got married, he will stay at Canton and work too. But I won't make Guapo get hurt for that. Guapo will graduate on 1 year later. And I still support of him. So I want we will get married after 1954. I mean, Guapo will graduate at work. He don't need my help. My boyfriend say okay for that. And he go to Peking and work. While we graduate on 1953. And I stay at Canton work. 3 of our schoolmates were at Peking, 2 boys and 1 girl. That girl worked with my boyfriend in the same office. She loved my boyfriend, so she wrote me a letter and told me that my boyfriend was loving another girl right now. So I got mad and wrote to my boyfriend and want to break up with him. And he got mad. He didn't write back to me. And then that girl go to visit Guapo and tell him that we are break up already. Guo came back and visited me. He and want to marry me as soon as possible. I am so sorry for lost my boyfriend. So I got no idea. I didn't say yes or no for that. Guo was so happy. I didn't say no, that means yes. We got married on February 1954. Why we just married that month? We should happy in the honeymoon. But Guo made a big trouble for me. He asked me why I married him in the honeymoon. He just tried to make me feel bad. So I cried in the honeymoon. And because we got married, so Guo came back to Canton and worked while he graduated on 1954. And then he told me that he knew I break up with my boyfriend. He know everything from that girl. That girl loved my boyfriend so very much. She think that my boyfriend will forget of me while I got married, and then my boyfriend will love her. But she's wrong. She told me after I got married, my boyfriend still loved me but not her. He sat in the office and can't work while he got the invitation from me. She asked him why. He said that he is thinking for buying me a gift. That girl said that she understands right now. She should not working so hard for make us break up. And she still got nothing. She hate my boyfriend. She said in the meeting, she had made love with him, but he won't marry her. She means my boyfriend is a bad man. But she forgot that she has a boyfriend long time ago. And her boyfriend lived in their home already while she worked at Peking. My boyfriend wished me and wrote me a letter after I got married. He said to me, "Why you believe that girl but not me? How can you do that?" And he wants me to find a girlfriend for him. And that girl must just like me. If not, he will not marry for his whole life. So I found a girl for him. She's not tall and so quiet all the time, really just like me. After they got married, she want me to visit them, and they won't visit me. But because she knew how much her husband loved me, but she can't stop. Her husband called me on our office time. We keep in touch while I live at Hong Kong, and stopped on 1962 while Guo came to Hong Kong from Canton. I love our family. are good friend only, not lover anymore. Why Guo hate me so very much? He forgot that all his fault. How can I love somebody's husband? Guo told me that my boyfriend have divorced with his wife already. See how bad he is. That's because he still love you. Yes, I still love like my boyfriend until now. I like him. I born, grow up, go to school, and work at our country, Canton, China. I went to Hong Kong with my kids on 1959, and I came to America with my family on 1968. I was 44 years old already, so I do everything is Chinese style. Very old person. Since I was born, we have a maid to take care everything in our family. While I graduate from school, I have to work. That is a office job that government sent to me. We got no choice. I don't work at Hong Kong, and I have a maid to take care of everything for me. I got nothing to do, and I like to go to the market and buy some food for my kids. If let the maid do this, they buy the cheap food and save money in their pocket. I don't like to go out or visit friends. I like to stay home, read newspaper, or take a nap. One day, the maid told my kids why they just got home from school. You got to be a good children because your mother not home. She went out for eat dinner already. But my kids don't believe that. They said, Ma won't go out without us. She may be read newspaper or take a nap in her room. And then they knock the door and call Ma. So I laughing and opened the door. And then the maid laughed and said, your ma spoil you all the time. I hope you be a good children. So I lied to you. Why we came to America on 1968. My kids study at the grammar school, and the grammar school was so close to our home. One day after school, they got their own key and came home because I'm working. Since I came to America, my life was 180-degree change, big change. I got to work and have to cook twice at home after work because my kids, they don't like the lunch at school, and I like to cook some simple food for them first and then ready to cook dinner. I was so busy for housework and take care of my kids, and I got to work to wake up at 4 o'clock and leave home for work at 5 o'clock every morning. I have no time to help them on their homework, and my English was so poor. But they are so good and smart and won't be helped. Thanks God. We came to America on February 28, 1968. We lived with my father at Chong, Arkansas, and we moved to Chicago on June 1968. My first job was sewing clothes at the factory, $19.75 for an hour. All of the workers, they were so very fast, but not me. I don't know how to use the sewing machine. I just know a little bit. Don't know how to use the sewing machine. I just know a little bit only. So after 1 month, the foreman said to me, "You were so slow and make the boss lose money." So I got to go home. My second job was still making clothes, but by hand and not by machine. $60 for an hour. I do so slow. I can work for pieces, work for hour only. After 1 month, I won't work there anymore. My friend said that I'm so stupid to leave. I got to work until the boss fired me, but I don't think so. They will fire me one day for sure. My third job was still in the factory, do something for the television. I have lost job twice, and now it's work by hand, so I try to work hard and fast. The foreman was so happy for that. He told to the boss he wants the boss to watch me while I was working. He wants the boss to give me more money and per hour because I work so fast. All of Chinese friends, they jealous of me, and then they make trouble for me. I don't know why. What's wrong with me? So some kindly people told me why and want me work slowly. How can I work slowly? Because the foreman and boss, they know that I am a good worker. Because too much trouble there. So I quit the job and stay home. My fourth job still in a factory. I found it at the Recommend Inn. Early morning, went to there and looking for job. And then the recommend let us got in their bus and drove us to the factory at work and came to pick us up on after work. $60 for an hour only. I worked there about 4 months. The foreman liked me very much. I told her that I want to work for this factory and and not the recommend in. And she told that to another foreman. But he is not a foreman, he is a boss. But he never stay in the office. He fixed the machine at every line. And most of the time, he stay at our line. He teach me how to make boxes, and eat lunch with us. So I smile to him sometimes. We just like the good friend, old friend. I think that he is the foreman, not the boss, because they like me, and I am the good worker. So they want me work for the factory, and then I got $91 per hour. A man, he worked in the office. He wore the shirt, dressed up to our line to do something. Take the milk to the laboratory twice. I think that's for work only. I don't have to talk or smile to him. And he came to our line the third time. He do the same thing. After that, he walked up to me and watched my ring for a while. And then he was so angry and leave away. But he still stand there and watch me. I think what's so great work in office. In our country, I got an office job either. I came here just for work. I don't have to talk or smile to him. He is pretty annoying, I think. I don't know, he makes so much trouble for me because I smile to the boss only, but not him. Oh God, I really don't know whether ask that man is the boss. I think that he is the foreman only. Work for office, that man tell that to the union, and work for human, that man is a crazy man. He helped him a lot. While I work for the pill room, vitamin room, that's a pretty good job. There has the air condition in the room, and good for the pills. And we got to wear the white uniform. But that man don't let me work there. They broke the machine. And then we got to went out and work at another line. One day, they told me work in the laboratory. And then both of my eyes get hurt in there. When I came home, William was so exciting and came to the kitchen and said to me, "Ma, what about your eyes? If don't feel good, go to see doctor, hurry." I go to see the doctor of our factory. I told him everything. He said that he can help me because he don't know what's wrong with my eyes. I get to talk to our boss and then go to some special place, and then they can help me. And only one thing he can do, he write me a note that I allergy something and can't work in the laboratory anymore. My eyes still work in the laboratory. My eye may be blind one day. I think 3 of my children know this bad news. But why only William tell me? How about David? David was studying at Lincoln High School. Why he after school and came home? He can talk with me, even take a look. He can. He has to stay in his room and open the window and the curtain and let everybody saw him. And then to prove that he did talk with Ma until William or Nancy got home. And then David can go out of his room and do anything he wants. I mean the troublemakers control of my David. But how about Nancy? Why she don't care about Ma? And the troublemaker think that William do not love Ma because Ma love David only. Is that true? I love 3 of them on different way. Because I didn't have the good marriage life, and my kids were so young and can't talk with them. I won't fight or argue with my kid's father. I am so quiet and work hard at home at the factory, and too much trouble in our home and factory. It makes me nervous. I went to the hospital, Illinois Masonic Medical Center on October 1975 for 1 week and went back to the factory and worked. I want the personal office to change my job. I mean, don't work in the laboratory, but they won't. They won't let me work in the factory because I'm nervous. I said, my doctors told me I got to work and don't stay home. If you don't believe that, you may call my doctor and find out that's true. But they won't call my doctor. They sent me home on November 26, 1975. The troublemaker fired me, and I got a check for 1 year because I lost my job. And after that, I got a check from Social Security until now because I sick. I can work. My first child is a girl. She born at Canton, China on May 26, 1955. Her name is Wei Jing Lai. Nancy Tagalone is her married name. She was a cute little fat girl. Because I got to go out for work, I found a babysitter to take care of her and do the housework for us. About 4 months old, I bring her to the hospital for check-up. She was hoping, but when she heard the airplane fly over, she forgot what she was doing. She just quiet and listened the airplane from the left side to right side, and then She turned her head from left side to right side until the airplane was gone, and then she poked again. At Canton, we are not to buy the birthday cake for their birthday. We like to go out for dinner. Her father gave her to drink the wine and make her face turn red and laugh. And then her father gave her to drink the tea, and then everything is okay. In school, she's not study hard, but it's okay. She likes to argue with the teachers at school. After school, I send the maid to school with her and help her to carry the school bag because her right leg got polio. But she won't let the maid to do anything for her. She hid herself up while the maid was so worried and looking around in the school. She came home by herself already because her schoolmate gave her the hand, carry her school bag for her because the maid can find her after school every day. She won't go anymore, so I go. And Nancy didn't hide from me anymore. On the 6th grade of grammar school, she left Hong Kong and came to America. She's 12 years old, so she can speak our language very well and speak a little bit Mandarin too. She studied not hard at Hong Kong and America. So I found a home teacher for her. The teacher is the daughter of our business partner. She's still so young. She won't teach. She just likes to play with Nancy. I found a teacher for Nancy because 3 of my kids are studying at the same school preaching. It's a private Christian school. They got so much homework to do always. I can take care of them on the same time. Since I graduated from university in 1953, the government sent me work at Canton. It's their office job, and I worked for a farm in 1958. It's a field job. It's not at Canton. I got to live in the farm because I work in the farm and far away from home. So my first child, Nancy, can go to the preschool of government. But she just go there about 1 month and then she's sick. She won't walk on the floor. And then bring her to the hospital. The doctor found out that's polio. So we bring her to another special hospital. She lived there about 1 year. And I found a babysitter to take care of her there. But stay 1 year and still nothing helped her leg. So I bring her home. And then I found out that babysitter was a lazy and terrible person. She did she don't like kids, and she eat all the food that I made for my daughter. So I don't want her anymore. I worked for the farm about 1 year, and then I go back home and work for a factory. And then I go to Hong Kong with my kids on 1959. The reason is find a doctor for my daughter. I should go back to Canton with William, but I am not. I stay Hong Kong. I stay in Hong Kong. My second child is a boy. He born at Canton, China on January 21st, 1957. His name is Sao San Lai, William Sao Lai also. He is a pretty cute. His skin was so white and his face just like a foreigner. Some of my friends said, "That's too hard to believe the baby is mine." That means I am not look so good, but my baby does. I don't mind. I live for that because my son has been praised by them. While he was a baby, he was so quiet. He slept all day long sometimes. I worry something will happen to him and I won't wake him up. So I put my finger under his nose and make sure that he is alive. William liked to play always while he was a kid, but he never destroyed anything. He never fight with kids or make trouble to bother people. So I know he is a good boy. William came to America at 11 years old, so he speaks our language very well. While he grew up, he still liked to play. He go out for fishing and ski on weekend. He got a strong mind. He know how to do. Playtime he play and work hard on work time. On the last year of college, he studied at the University of Champaign. If he want to graduate in 1 year, he will be the student of the old college. He got to study there 2 years, and then he is the student of Champaign. He told me that and asked me how about that. I said, graduate from this top 10 school. It will be good for you for the whole life. He said, I go to Champaign and nobody stay home with you. It was so lonely. And I can go out for ski on these coming 2 years. And I said, you are so young. You will get a lot of time for ski. And you will have a lot of time to stay home with Ma while you graduate from school. So he studied at Champaign 2 years. And he met Aline, my daughter-in-law there. His perfect choice and make him has the big change. he studied very hard in Champagne, so he got many A in the top 10 school. That's not so easy. Finished school, he got a good job before he got married. He bought an apartment at Skokie for his new family and bought another apartment with his younger brother David. After he got married and moved out from our family, and then I moved to my two sons' apartment on October 1985. William got married on June 22nd, 1985. Both of them are working. He don't want to have a kid so fast. He wants to make more money first. He got the first child, Alexandra, on January 22nd, 1990. This is a girl, a pretty and smart girl. I love her very much. My granddaughter Alexandra born just few months. My oldest son William bought another house on Wilmette, and they moved in on 1990 August. This is a big house. It had 3 flats. My second granddaughter Courtney, born on February 7, 1992. She is a pretty girl too. While my daughter-in-law has the second baby, her stomach was so round, it's just a ball inside. So I think that's a baby boy. While William told me that that's a baby girl, I think he just make a joke for me. It's too hard to believe because Alice's stomach was so pretty. But that's not mean I don't love the baby is a girl. While William graduated on University of Champaign and then found a job and work until now, he is a very lucky man. He has changed job one time only. He worked hard and his supervisor know him, so he got a high job very fast. He is a senior degree already. My first daughter-in-law Eileen is a very nice lady. She graduated at the University of Champaign too. She took the accounting. She found a job and worked while she finished at school. And then they own an ice cream store. While their first baby born, she stayed home and take care of the baby and their family. My third child is a boy. He born at Hong Kong on January 11, 1960. His name is South Sandline, David Sandline also. His face like me so very much. Why he just born, really like mother like son. But just 1 week later, his face changes. He was so cute and handsome. He was so quiet and good baby. since he born until now. He never bother people. He never fight with his brother and sister. He don't care how many toys his older brother has. The blanket belongs to him was good enough. If his brother let him have some toys, he liked it, of course. But if I wash his blanket, he will cry and cry. He won't take a nap because while he fell in sleep, he think about his blanket and then he wake up and cry. While he was in grammar school at Hong Kong, because he is a smart and quiet student, so his teacher loved him very much. We came to America in 1968. He was on the second grade, 8 years old only. So he don't understand Chinese words so much. In school, he was very good always. While he graduated in the grammar school Gaudi, the Gaudi school sent him study at Linton High School. This is a very good high school at Chicago. It's not so easy to get in and study there. While he graduated in Linton High School, and then he studied at the University of Champaign. He took the electrical engineering. He is doing good and got straight A in that 4 years. So he got the scholars every year. He was the chairman of the student, and he was the good volleyball player. He went to some city for play always. He was the head of the volleyball team, and he got so many prizes for win the game. While he graduated at the University of Champaign, and then he studied at the University of Michigan. He took the Master of Business Administration (MBA), the major finance, minor accounting, Graduate School of Business Administration. He graduated in 1983, and then he worked for IBM at Washington, D.C. That's a very good company. He worked there for a few years, and then he found a job at San Francisco and worked for the same company, IBM. He is so smart and work hard always, but he still can't get a high job. He worked for IBM from 1983 to 1992. It's 9 years already. He still want to quit the job and go back to school. I don't think that's the right choice. So I wrote to him many times for stop him, because IBM is the big and best company. He worked there for a long time. He worked for there for a long time. He didn't got a higher job right now, but I think he will get later. And how many 10 years in our life, and he worked for IBM 9 years long already. He should study there, he should stay there and work. And if he wants to be a doctor, he should go to school after he finished graduate school of business administration. He has 9 years younger, and now he is not so young, and he get to stay at school for 5 years and then graduate. People don't know about him why he just graduate and to be a doctor. He got to take time and then people know about him. So I still hope him stay at IBM. But he can't has the choice. He have to quit the job at IBM and go to school. Well, what can I say? Except pray God and hope God bless my David and lead him on the road of forward. He had went back to school on September 1992. I am so proud for have a son like him. But he said, Ma, I am not so smart, but not stupid only. While he was studying on the preschool one day, on lunchtime, he likes to eat barbecue pork. I said, it's too late for school. I will buy you some for dinner, okay? But he said, no, Ma, go to buy right now, and the maid change clothes for me. That's the easy way to do. He was so cute and smart. What can I say? So I hurried went out and buy for him, and he was not late for school. One day, we hurried went out for eat dim sum, and forgot to give him drink the milk. While we all eat in the restaurant, but not him. He just quiet and sat down there, and then I found out what's wrong. He won't eat dim sum only, but he didn't bother me. Then she has a good husband, and William has a very nice wife. Both of them have 2 kids and a nice family. I'm so happy for that. But I am so worried for my younger son David. He just go back to school on September 1992. He take the psychology. He wants to be a doctor on 5 years later. He is so intelligent. I am sure that he will be a nice and famous doctor. I worry so very much for his marriage. He is so quiet and won't join some special party or go to church, and then has the chance for make more different friends. God bless my David. My David got the scholarship again in 1992 while he just come back to school for take the doctor degree. He got 2,500. Thanks God. My father's support of our family since I got married until we came to America. So we have enough money to spend. So my children have the good childhood. They study at preaching middle school. This is a very good private Christian school at Hong Kong. My three kids and I study at preaching middle school. I like the name of school. Pui means give the plant mud, water and food, and then make the plant grow up very well. Ching means perfect, so Pui Ching means the good education with the student will be a perfect person. I like to use the Pui to be my grandchildren's middle name. Three of my children are grown up very well. They have a good job. They study hard, work hard, and they are not smoke and not to drink the wine. They are the perfect person. Thanks God. I have the experience to tell all of my children. The first, we got to save money while we have a lot of money. I mean, don't waste money because we don't know what will happen tomorrow. My parents gave me so many money while I was in school, and I never waste money. I save a lot in the bank. So while I got married, I have enough money for rent house, bought some good furniture, and a small wedding party. Because on the early Red China, they don't keep in touch with another country, especially for America. So my father can mail me money for my wedding. If I got no money, how can I do everything by myself? My father wants his first wife to let me live at our own house, but she don't let me. The reason was rent out to somebody and they won't move out. It makes my father very angry and told me to wait for the next time. He will do the best for me. That's why my father made a will and give me the best property. The second is why we was pregnant. We should keep happy always, and then the baby will keep happy in their whole life. Nancy and William, they keep happy all the time because I was so happy while I was pregnant, and why they was so easy to get her because my marriage life was not so good since William fell down on the floor and has no feeling by her father. The second is we got to be careful why we find a boy or girlfriend before marriage. If we find something wrong with her or him, we get to think about that and don't think that we will make him or her change. That's impossible. I meet my children's father while we are studying at the same high school. He likes to play ball always. He don't like to do homework. I don't like him on the beginning. and he likes to tell me to take care of his clothes while he was playing ball. And he likes to go with us while we go out for eat lunch, and he never pay for the bill at restaurant. Before we are good friends, he wants me to borrow him money for school. I won't, because I don't know about him. And then he wrote me a letter and said, it's so hard to go up to the sky, but if you want somebody help, it's much harder than go up to the sky. And then I borrow him the money, and he said that while his family will mail him the money, he will give me back. But he never talked about that since he got money from me. You know, I am not care about the money so very much always, but we are not good friends. I don't know about him. Why he don't give me back the money? So I remember that until now. He loved money so very much, I know now. I am so glad for have two good sons. They love me and support for me right now. I live at their apartment, and they give me money every month. And they didn't give me money right now because he is not working. He go back to school for take the doctor degree. He wants to be a doctor. I have 4 wishes. The first, I hope my David will get married soon. I mean before I will go away. The second, I hope 3 of my children love and help each other. Third, I hope all of my children to remember our grandfather. He loved and support of us. And then we have the nice family life. And my kids have the very nice childhood. And we can come to America. That's because our grandfathers help. 4. I hope I will divorce with Guo before I am leaving. I am so glad for my kids have the good childhood. They study at preaching middle school. That's a very good private Christian school at Hong Kong and Canton. My 3 kids and I study at preaching middle school because my aunt is the teacher at preaching, so I can study there. And because I am the student of preaching, so my kids can get in there and study. God bless every one of our family. God bless our country, China. God bless America.
This is when Courtney is about 15 months old and Alexander is about 3 years and 3 months. Yum, 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 yum,
And that'll give you
yum.
more, okay?
How are you, Alessandra? Do you want more? You want more cake? Right, it's after lunch. We're here for more rides. There they are, the two assessors riding. The Connie. Look how happy she is. Mommy, look at Connie.
There you go.
Alessandra!
Definitely one of the most exciting kids in high
Well, at least this is not really a kid ride like on the other side. Yeah. Bye! I think it just hit home. I think it just hit the ride.
Back on the other one. We'll go back on the other one, right?
Yeah. I think you always get fun. That's a body following move. The way I was saying to switch the body around.
Okay, why don't you guys move back? Don't get so close to TV. Courtney, why don't you move back?
A gathering of people, a coming together of people from perhaps different backgrounds with different concepts, different views of life, and they all bring something different to the table. Talk about it.
Go ahead. Come on. Woo! Woo!
What are you watching? Huh? Are you flipping? Hey, Connie. Can you say hi? Hi. She waved. How are you, Alessandra? Can you say hi? Well, Daddy's spending the day putting the bathroom together, and Mommy's taking a shower upstairs, and the little girls are watching Little Mermaid, their favorite tape. They like to watch the beginning, where all the singing happens. Whoa! What a jump! Whoa! You be careful! Whoa! Sandra's in the gym class. This is the last day of her class.
Thank you for bringing
One day she will sign up for the same class. Honey. Honey. Someone's crying. And she's looking instead. You wanna come here, Courtney? Honey. Are you in class? Yes, you are. Come in. Come in. It's crazy, Alexander, running between classes. Are you going to class? Are you going to the gym now? There's the whole class. Well, where's the rest? There's Judy. Hi. That's awesome. cookie and she's eating it. Yum. And Alexandra's in class and Connie's eating cookies. What? It's a graduating class. That's right, all the noise outside. See, there they are. The graduating class. There's Connie. Eating her little cookies and be happy. Look at those dimples. How cute. She always looks at people at the vending machine getting things. And sometimes she even stays there to beg for food at the vending machines here. That's what she's looking at. There's Courtney doing her favorite thing, getting food.
I'm telling you the story. I am now entering next year, going to be my 42nd year in the field of education. 42nd year in the field of education. And sometimes, I also taught before that at Cooley. I don't know if anyone knows what that is. But there was a movie about that. Because I made it famous. Cooley High.
That's there, right
But I have to tell you this little story. At that time, when I was at Wells,
No. balloons today. Did Judy give to you?
Yeah.
Courtney, guy one too?